everybody, it's MJ from My Paper Journey, and I'm back as I promised to share the journal that I just completed and the challenge that I set for myself is to do any kind of paper crafting using a certain digital designer that also has, YouTube channels. To do a project, whether in this case I did a journal, but it could be embellishments, tags, mini folios, any type of ephemera. So I'm starting off the new year's with my new project, and I've chosen Artymaze because Artymaze was my very first digital designer that I ever purchased a digital from, and she's a wonderful designer, as also a very talented crafter, and she also has I'm sure you all know, she has her own YouTube channel as well, and she graciously shows and shares her creativity with the rest of us, and so I'm very thankful for her. So that's why I decided to, my first project for 2021 is to use Artymaze, and I should have looked up the name of the digital that I'm using. I believe it is Vintage Heritage. I am not sure. Let me pause it and look it up again, okay? Excuse me. I'm back. I was wrong. The name of Artymaze digital that I use today is called Vintage Days. I don't know why I said heritage, but I think because you'll see in the digital she uses a lot of vintage images, pictures of vintage ladies and gentlemen. Now, I did use some of my own that I had stashed, but all the paper other than the coffee dye paper and lace and so forth, and everything was from that digital kit. It's called Vintage Days, and it's a beautiful digital kit, which I really love. And yeah, so like I said, and I made a big mistake, and I'll also pointed out what mistake I made. But I chose this gorgeous, it almost looked like taking fabric ribbon, and I think I got it from AliExpress a while back, so I don't even have the information of the store. Plus, I'm not ordering anything from AliExpress anymore. I deleted the app of my tablet and off my phone because it could be because of COVID-19, but it also started even before COVID-19. A lot of the items that I ordered, I was not getting them in time, or I didn't get them at all, period. So I got tired of it, having to monitor, and so I'm not ordering anything from them at all. So I lost my train of thought. Sorry about that, guys. Oh yeah, I need to say hi to my sister Frankie in Texas, and to Alejandro, my grandnephew, and Elena, my grandniece. Hi, Tita Lola, love you guys. And hi, Jenny and Aileen. Hi, girls. Also want to say hi to Maribel from Maribel Creations, Linda Sanchez from Texas, Crystal from Texas also, Lori from Canada, her name is Ray Roy from Australia. You know who you are, girl. Oh, Ron from Australia. Dale, hi Dale. But anyways, yeah, there's others that I want to say hi to, but those are the ones that come to mind right now. And Laneki, hi Laneki. That I made a big mistake, and also, like I said, I did the tab binding, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's not the most attractive binding, and I'll tell you the mistake I did. I thought I was being clever by using these are it's 3 signatures, and each signature I did do the pamphlet stitch, and then I did the tab binding on it. However, I meant to do a thick one signature and then a flat item, one signature and then a flat item, and my mistake was that I started off okay, but then I did 2 flat items together and then two signatures together, so those are fat. So that's why you see the discrepancy on here. I'm not sure if I ever do a binding like this again. If I do, it'll probably be more of flat items, like maybe envelopes and stuff like that, or signatures. Keep it at a very minimal number of pages and not so many embellishments. And also, a lot of the embellishment for some reason is here on the bottom, so that's why it's kind of opening like this, standing like this versus flat or like that. So a lot of thickness is on the bottom, so I should have paid attention to that as I was making the journal. But as you all know, when you get started, you start embellishing and you lose track of time, or track of what you're doing. You're just enjoying the trip, you know, the crafting time and all that. So now this ribbon, I did attach it back here only, but I didn't attach it to the front, just on the back. And the tags that I use are for my own stash, a collection of pictures that I've gotten, that I had. And these are the tags that I did with you guys a few months back. So I decided to use one of them as the cover, for the cover on my journal. But the background paper is from the digital, from Artymaze, Vintage Days. And yeah, the tag is made, I think I collaged some vintage book pages onto cardstock, paper punched it, and just collaged a little bit of other paper and some cheesecloth, and I sewed around the picture. And I used my Dymo label maker, and I printed the word vintage. And these are little crochet flowers that I crocheted. But I think this yellow one here is one that my aunt crocheted and gave me. And so I just kind of distressed it a little bit because it was just a little too bright. And I used some ball pins, and I put this cute... I guess it's a letter, an envelope, charm, and then up here I just put a little pearl. And then these are brads, but I just cut off the backing and glued it on with glitter glue into the center of each of the flower. So I hope you guys are getting a good view of my journal, because camera, I have it a little bit up high, so I can't really see too well. I want to make sure I'm staying in frame. And this is a pocket, because after all, this is a tag. And then this is from the kit. I used a brad there. Oh, I didn't cut it off. I forgot. It's on the back. But on this flower, I did cut off the back of the brad. And so the front has a pocket with this cute tag there. And I'll get into the inside, and I forgot. I was going to do something else to the inside, but I forgot. This is another tag that I did with you guys. This is from my own, this picture is from my own stash. And on the corner here, sorry guys, my phone. Sorry about that. I used the, a corner page, metal fining there. And I used some of that pretty lace trim. And no, it's not a pocket, but it does. And then I used some music paper there in the background. And I made this out of manila folder. I was going to do something else in here, and I completely forgot. So I guess it's an unfinished journal. Sorry. And then here's a tag. I was going to put some lace, and I didn't do that. This is from the Vintage Days kit. And this is just from my collage. Now this rose here that I collaged is from the kit. You know, Artymaze gives you a whole page of pink roses and white roses. And so I did use them throughout the journal. And see, here are the tabs binding. Oops. I just lost my light. There. Sorry guys. Hope I didn't get you dizzy there with my camera. Now this is the first signature. Isn't that paper beautiful? I didn't have to do any collaging. That's all Artymaze creation. The only thing I did put was this fussy cut label that says memories, and I put a little bit of a piece of some trim that I had, and then I put some lace, which I didn't do a very good job adhering, so I'm gonna have to glue that back on and adjust that. But the paper is so pretty. And she also gives you a couple of different lined paper, digital, that you can print on the back, which is what I did. Printed both sides. And here's just a flip, coffee dye paper, and this is part of the digital, her digital, some lace, and this is just some fabric that I bought a while back at Walmart. And then this is just one, a tag that I made. I used my own with my own stash, and it's has a little made into a side pocket. And this was just some craft paper, so it's a little note. Oh, you can write a little note there. You can also write there as well. So this journal has a lot of room to write. There's a lot of blank pages. They're coffee dyed, so you can still write on them. This is such a beautiful lady. I believe she's old-time movie star, but I didn't write down her name. And here I made a side pocket with some lace trim, and then here's one of those white roses that I mentioned. That you get a whole page. And here, this is from the digital. I just put some lace, just extra writing place. More of that paper. This is just a flip and some lace trim. I think Mary Bell gave me this. Sorry, Mary Bell, if you didn't or did, and I don't not quite remember. And then this is part of the kit as well. And here, this is, I made a pocket. And dreams. I think this little tag is from Shabby Dabby Doodah. Her dictionary words and definition on them. So I just put a little bit of lace, and then I made a pocket here with this pretty trim. I think I got it at Hobby Lobby a while back. And then these tabs are also part of that kit. And I made this into, it's actually, I downsized it. It should be a whole page, but I did it 5x7 so I can turn it into a booklet. And then this is, you get like 3 or 4 envelopes. And then I glued on the back of the envelope another of those flowers. And I think I do have something. Here's a picture of a handsome gentleman. It's pretty, isn't it? So pretty. Love her this digital collection. This is the center of the signature, the first signature. This is ticket. More pretty paper. And here I took a little doily and I made it into a pocket, and then more of those roses. Here's another tag. Now I use all the tags because they were quite big, so I use them for and they were very ornate, so I decided to use it to decorate each signature. So I think I used 2-3 of these tags on each of the signatures. Can't remember. I think probably like 2. Pretty. Either I made them into a top pocket or a side pocket. And here are 2 fussy cut picture framed, but I left them and did it turn into a belly band. And then here's some of that paper that I had left over, so I just distressed it with distress ink and made it into a fold out page so you can write on it, and then just put a doily on top. More of that pretty paper. And also you get these beautiful ribbon tags. I turned 2 of them, I glued them back to back and turned them into a tab page. I love this background paper. It's I don't know, it looks like wallpaper. Here I did a belly band, and then this is another. I printed this at 5x7, so I turned into extra journaling page there. Belly band with some lace, and oh yeah, I used the half of the doily here. I used it right here on this journal. And then these I don't remember who they're from, but the majority is all Artymaze Vintage Day. So that's the first signature. And this is what I meant about a signature and one flat thing. Well, here's my other flat thing. It's supposed to be a signature here, and then this behind this signature. So yeah, I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. It's kind of confusing, really, to do this tab binding. I'm not sure if I'll ever do that again. I don't know. Anyway, so here's oh, what do you call this? The sack material where it's the little bags. I bought those little bags from Susie, Creative Cafe Girl, from her Etsy store. That's where I got these little bags. And then some of this pretty lace trim I kind of cut it apart. It's pretty lace, you know, from a wedding dress, I'm sure, that Mary Bell sent me. And then here are 2 little tickets. Turn them into tiny little booklets. I think my camera is losing a battery. Hold on, I'm gonna have to plug it in. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My tablet died, so I had to plug it back in and let it charge for a little bit. And I had to move location. Let me move this light off. Would that be better? So I don't have that shadow. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, this is where we left off, and I showed you the 2 little, they're 2 tickets. I made them into little tiny booklets. So cute. And this is a flower that I made using just scraps of fabric that I found and made. Made a flower with that. And here are 2 cards, like I said, and this. Everything's from the kit, unless I say otherwise. And then here is, it's actually a whole page, but I just reduced the size so I could make the booklets. And it's on cardstock. And this is a craft envelope. And then here I collaged a ticket with some of that pretty wedding dress lace that Mary Bell gave me. And here on the inside, it's one of those that you tear off the tape, and it's a self-sealing envelope. So I put some of that ribbon trim. Here's another one that I turn into a booklet. And then I also use this as a little, as a tab to hold the envelope flap down to keep it closed. And then these are 3 tags that I kept as an accordion. And this was not supposed to be next. This was supposed to be next, not this. But oh well, that was my mistake. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. And because this was not going to be wide enough for the 3 tabs in the back, so I created a little tab here on the end so that the tabs could be glued on there. So that's what I did. And because these 2, because you know the width, so in some places you'll see the more of that ribbon there. And then here more of that flower rose from that page. But that was all I did in the lace. This all collaging is from Artymaze digital kit. So this is the second signature. Just use some eyelash trim there. Now this is my favorite tag. I think this, don't you think this guy is so rugged and handsome looking? Oops, I don't think this is supposed to be there. Yeah, oh, that's just a little scrap paper. So I went through some of my book pages and I found the word where it says dark-eyed. So I cut it off and I put it in there on the tab. I'm not sure if he has dark eyes, but you know, it's a black and white picture. He could very well have green or blue eyes. I don't know. But here, some more of those roses from the kit. So pretty. But yeah, these tags I made with you on one of my videos. I think it's titled Vintage Tags. So here is more writing, coffee dyed paper. Here I did another page like I did on the others, on the first signature. Oh yeah, and this tab I stamped the letters, the word family, and it's the same format as the number stamps that I'm giving away that interlock, and you can move around the letters. That's how I stamp family. And that was one of the sets that I was going to give away as well, but I never got the order. So that would have been a set included on my giveaway. Because I already had planned it months and months ago. I said, oh, for my 500, I'm going to give this and that, but I didn't get it. So I got a set for me, and then that's when I got the idea of ordering another set. 2 sets of each to give. I ordered 1 set for me and then 1 set to give away, and then I thought, oh, I'm gonna order another set so I can give to 2 people like I normally do, but it didn't work out. I didn't get it. So. And this is pocket on that kit, and then this is just a scrap piece of paper that I just folded that in half and added some lace, and that's also from the kit. I just really didn't want to make this video so long, but it's turning out to be a long one, so I'll kind of go fast. Here's bingo cards, some lace, more writing from the kit as well. The bingo card also, a pretty paper, some more of that lace. Thank you, Maribel. And then these are some of the little circles with vintage images. So I use them for the center. Pretty paper, another rose, another envelope. I don't think this envelope has anything. But see how pretty the rose. This is a bigger rose. How pretty it adds to the flap of the envelope. And then I made these little pictures into tabs. Here's the other side. And then here I did a tuck spot. Isn't that cute? She's so cute. Little chubby cheeks. And here I, to her fussy cut, I kind of collaged them together and put a little bit of lace there to make it look like a little doily dropping down from the top of that book. So I made it into a tuck spot. More writing, coffee dyed paper, tuck spot, little piece of that lace there. Oh, that half is the other half of this. So don't throw away your little scraps, because you could use them later on for other projects as well. This is just a flap. Another one here, and didn't have a lot of room there, so it's Heritage. Maybe that's where I thought the name of the digital was Heritage, but it wasn't. Anyways, so here is another cutie. Isn't he cute? Little boy, so adorable. This is another tag that I made. Vintage Tag is the name of the video that I did, making vintage tags. More tags. Tuck spot, and then it says album. I just added some more paper there. So that's the second signature. Here's the third signature. And then, oh yeah, this kind of washi tape. Here's another tag. She's so cute. I did the word cherish. And another tag. Here's another pocket from the kid. It's a tag from the kid. Just put some lace, some crochet flower that I made crocheted. Isn't that beautiful lace trim? Thought it was so perfect for this page. And then some more of this pretty trim. I'm not sure. I think Linda gave me this trim. Linda Sanchez. And then this. It's a different angle here, so it's a lot closer. Another flip. Hold on, honey, I'm doing a video. And the tab here. And a pocket with more of that pretty rose. And some tags. It's pretty, isn't it? I didn't even have to do anything. Just print and cut. Another tab here. Oh yeah, I think it's a tuck spot. Yeah, it is. It's a tuck spot. And just a little collage here. I think this one opens up, yeah. And then here, this is an envelope. I also got this from Susie. I think it's like a layaway envelope or something like that. So I'll use some more of these and use them as a hinge binding. Glued it on. Just collage some lace. Number 73. Put a paper clip there. Flips open. And then I did a little tuck spot here. Reduce the doily. Reduce the size. A lot of the embellishment I printed regular size. And I reduced the size. So I can use them for little tuck spots and embellishments. Now this is not from the kit. I don't remember what kit is this from. But it was just a leftover. But I thought because it had a rose, it kind of went well with the kit. Because it has all these neutrals. And then all of a sudden you see this beautiful pink rose. You know, a little pop of color. I think that's what really attracted me of this kit. It's so pretty. More writing paper. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. And here's another envelope. I don't have anything in it, but so pretty. Here's another. This is my last tag. And I made this a top pocket. And it has these 2 cards. Leave it like that. So pretty. I put a little dragonfly charm there and the word hope sewed around the picture. Now the tags that I made in the book, they're all from my stash. They're not from the kit. But everything else is from the kit. I just love the vintage pictures. And this is the end of the journal. My fat journal. This is also from Susie Cafe, Creative Girl Cafe. And then it's 2 little tickets that I didn't cut apart, kept them together as a little journaling spot. And then this, and these bags are not from Susie's. I got these from Tattered Dreams. I forget her name. But, yeah, these are. This is a tag. I kept them together. There's 2 tags, but I kept them together. They were, when you print them out, they're like back to, the tops are back to back. So I kept it together and made it into a flip tag booklet. And then a crochet flower. that I did in the back of the journal. And that's the end of my journal, guys. Thank you for hanging in there with all my bloopers and what have you. And then this is what it looks like. It's a chunky monkey. And this from the side. But I guess when this chunky monkey, I don't know, it just I don't know, it looks so pretty, you know, instead of being all flat. But anyways, thank you guys for staying around and watching the my video, and for visiting. Y'all take care. Don't forget, press the like button and subscribe. I really appreciate that. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of my journal, or what could I have done different. Because yeah, I know the fact the binding, the tab binding, no, it didn't really work out. You can, but like I said, flattered signatures, not as fat as the ones that I made. So I learned my lesson. Okay, that's it, guys. So you all have a wonderful weekend. Take care and God bless. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.